This is a Dragon Blazer production.
Coming soon to a podcast near you.
Carnival in Rio. Out of these spectacular scenes, the gay, colorful rhythms of Brazil at Mardi Gras time, the pulse-pounding sweep of the Pampas, the exotic beauty of Peru, Argentina, Brazil. Out of the romantic laughter of dashing gauchos and carefree dancers comes the inspiration for Walt Disney's glorious new musical feature, Saludos Amigos.
Beat it, wake up and read it with a gay song.
Introducing you to the dancing llamas of Peru. And Pedro, the baby airplane, who has to fly the mail all by himself because his papa has a cold. Bringing you Goofy in a new setting. And Donald, trying his best to learn that tantalizing South American dance, the samba, from his Brazilian friend Joe Carioca. To the tempo of that pop hit tune, Brazil.
Saludos, amigos.
Jinx. By the way, we did not plan to do that.
No, we did not.
I was just preparing to interrupt his normal intro with the most obvious intro. And apparently it was so obvious
that
that
I
we
went
jinxed it.
Saludos, amigos as well. Saludos, amigos. I am Senor Stevie Blaze, and as always is my co-host, Senor Xavier.
Hola.
Guten Tag.
Wrong. No.
Wrong.
This is not Europe. This is South America.
Indeed. As you can tell, we watched the Disney film Saludos Amigos for our Disney watch. And how did you feel about Saludos Amigos, Xavier?
It was a lot less culturally appropriative as that I thought. Yeah,
What do you
I'll
mean?
do that. I mean, like, the track record that I'm seeing with a lot of these older Disney movies, say like with Snow White, with that one dwarf doing that weird Chinese racism thing. There's a lot of like unfortunate black cultural
Appropriation.
yeah. But like in this movie, it seems to focus a lot like on looking at, you know, the actual culture,
Celebrating the actual culture.
and
instead
celebrating the culture. It's cultural appreciation, and very, a lot less focus on the racism and a lot more focus on the race.
There was still a warning at the beginning.
Yeah, there was.
There was. Do you know what the warning was because of?
What?
I think the smoking.
Smoking.
Yes. I mean, kids' cartoons don't show smoking anymore.
Right.
I think
Yeah, but
that
like-
was the main reason for it.
Yeah, but like with everything we've seen in the previous movies, smoking is very tame in this kind of context.
Well, you had the parrot character smoking, and you had didn't Donald smoke a little bit too?
I don't know.
Yes, I believe so.
Really?
Um,
When did you do that? Donald
I
Duck.
thought, I thought
Donald
Donald,
Duck.
I thought Donald tried the cigar that the parrot was smoking too.
But a laptop.
Maybe I'm wrong. Um, so I don't
You could be
think
right.
there's really,
You could be
I don't
crazy.
think there was much of a synopsis to talk about here. It
Yeah,
literally was just a bunch of different cartoons.
it's a
Um,
kaleidoscope.
there was some stuff with Goofy as a gaucho, which is essentially a South American cowboy, so somewhat.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a very, it's a very what's it called? What was it called? Fantasia-esque movie.
yeah,
It was like documenting different things with Fantasia focused a lot on like artworks and different like animating and visualizing different kinds of stuff with like the sound of happiness and like here's a sound wave appearing like in a cartoony format like come out little guy come out you're good
right.
and then dancing and whatnot. This one seems to focus on like celebrating South American cultures.
Yeah,
Very documentary style, but with like cartoons, little fun, little stuff like that.
indeed.
And you said what? This was from 1945.
I believe so. It's the 40s. They
Right.
made this. They made this. I think 45 because they made this. They didn't do a full length animated feature because of the war, World War II.
Right.
I believe
Wars will
40.
kind of do that to your finances.
Yeah, and I believe 45 is when America joins the war.
Ah,
Um, so yeah, this was not a yeah. Um, since we don't really have a synopsis, I mean, what do you want to do? You want to talk about any specific segments of this movie?
um. Well, there's always Donald being an asshole, as usual. It's always a good thing to talk about. Donald Duck being a bit of an asshole.
I don't feel like he was too much of an asshole in this movie.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was just. He was a clumsy asshole.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'll give you a clumsy asshole. Agreed.
Okay.
Did you like the live action stuff? Was
Yeah.
it interesting?
Yeah. The whole movie was very like informative. It and because like there was cartoons in it, it gave you like some funny little stuff like, but not like haha funny. It was like mm, this is very visually creative and it's intended to like surprise you with this dry ass yet very deep sense of humor.
Hmm.
Like like I have not tasted whatever drink that Donald tasted that like lit his mouth on fire. But I
Yeah, it was
but I
like
know
a
there are
spicy
sodas like
drink.
that. Yeah, I know there are sodas like that, and I'm a little afraid to try it. I
Oh yeah,
might
no,
want to in the future, but
I have
I mean,
no
I won't
desire.
want to, but I
I,
may just try it in the future.
I have no desire whatsoever.
I, yeah, I see like all these commercials or just walking in the dollar stores, seeing like these Mountain Dews that are supposed to be spicy or something. And I'm like, wait, is that a thing? And then I
Spicy
and
ass.
then I realize, oh no, sometimes a lot of people really like to spice a lot of things up. And
Oh yeah.
and for and at first I thought, this is really weird. Are there cultures that just like spicing everything up, including your sodas? And then I realized, wait, isn't that kind of what we do with like cheese or something? It's just like,
I
how
mean,
do we Americanize it? Slap a football on top of it.
no, I mean, a lot of Southern cultures definitely are known for liking spicier food. Mexico, South America, I believe they're well known for spicier. I would not do well down there. I don't do spicy food very much.
Yeah, I've only learned that recently. I remember giving you like what? Or giving you some jerky from that we got from like a gas station store or something,
Yeah,
and you just being like,
yeah, I yeah, I don't, I don't do spicy very well. Okay,
yeah,
just
I did not know that.
yeah. Well, that is true. Very very true. Um, so what do you have a favorite scene from this movie? Like, because it has a bunch of different segment. What was your favorite segment?
Favorite. The one that stood out to me the most, which may or may not be my favorite, but it's the one that stood out, was the scene with that bridge. That's why I keep
Yeah,
thinking about like Donald Duck as like being a bit of an asshole.
that bridge scared the crap out of me. I would not have been able to handle that bridge at all. No.
How did you work in Cedar Point with your irrational fear of heights? I don't want to actually. I probably shouldn't be saying irrational because everybody should be afraid of things that can kill you. But
So first off, I didn't work with the rides. I was a caterer. So like when people like come in with their like work picnics or whatever, like their job has a party or whatever, I would cater those parties. I also catered a couple weddings. Um, so height was not a necessity with working at Cedar Point. However, I do actually, despite the fact that I have this major fear for heights, I actually do like um, roller coasters. Um,
are
I
you?
don't think I don't think I can get on them anymore.
Uh,
uh, but I did like them. Although I got really scared. So one time I got extremely scared because I rode. Do you know what the Magnum XL is?
no, but it sounds amazing.
It's an older, like it's a normal roller coaster, a little bit older. It's 200 feet drop at the beginning,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
um, when I worked there, I rode that one time, and it broke down and got stuck at the very top of the hill.
Oh, okay. That does sound terrifying.
Yeah, I had a bit of a panic attack. I had a bunch of people trying to calm me down, um, trying to be like, we're gonna be fine, we're gonna be fine. I did not think I was gonna be fine because I don't like being that high, and I was dreading if they didn't get it fixed. I was dreading the possibility of going down the stairs because there's stairs right next to the hill for maintenance to come up and stuff like that. I was terrified we were going to have to go down those stairs. and I didn't want to. No. I did not want to go down those stairs
Yeah,
because it was bad enough being stuck on this on the cart that I was stuck on, but to also get stuck on it and then have to get out with very little, like, it's
right.
it's freaking me out thinking about it.
Yeah,
So
I'm trying to like, cause like as I said, I don't remember like I don't know about the ride that you're referring to, but I am thinking like um but I remember like going to Cedar Point and this like blue colored ride. Blah. So I'm trying to imagine something like that because I remember when I'm like in the band, because like in the band we were allowed to sometime in the summer go to Cedar Point. My sister's
right,
actually going there in a week or so. Um,
tomorrow, isn't it?
Tomorrow?
Or is it next Tuesday?
I don't know.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really. I'm almost never filled in with the huge loop of everything. But but anyways, I remember going on that ride a lot. It's like really fun. It like puts you up and really high. It's really slow, but it's fun. But like if you're towards the front, it's even extra fun because like you get to like look unobstructed by the people in front or seats in front of you, and you look down at the drop that's inevitably going to be. It's because you're in the front. You don't drop immediately, but you do like kind of angle downwards. I'm trying to imagine if it stopped at that point.
Oh no, it stopped going up.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I'm still like I'm still thinking
Are
like
you
because
talking
if you're at
about?
the
Are you talking about the Magnum or not Magnum? The oh, it's got a horse name. Maverick. You talking
I
about
don't
the
know. I don't
Maverick?
remember its name. I do not remember its name, but like I remember like being at because like the whole ride doesn't when the when the first seat goes to the front it doesn't immediately like shoot downwards. It like waits for a couple seats to go down and then do that. So if you're in the front seat, you actually get to see like yourself in the yourself like angling downwards before it speeds up. So I'm imagining like you being angled downwards, and then the ride stops right
Oh,
there, and you
yeah,
having to like go downstairs
yeah.
from
I don't
there.
think they have stairs on the going down part.
Yeah.
The stairs are just for going up. But you know what? As fun as this is, we should probably get back to Saludos Amigos.
That's true.
Uh
Hey,
so
tangents are what podcasts are about. I
fair
think.
enough. I agree. So, what is the rating you give Saludos Amigos?
Rating. It's very short. It's very sweet. I think I'd give it a decent middle of the road 6 out of 10. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's it's bland but short and it's sweet and it's very appreciative. I think yeah. I think it deserves a well-earned 6. What do you think?
Um, it did bring back a lot of memories. The music, I remember the music quite a bit.
Don't you
Um,
do it. Don't you judge based on nostalgia.
I was gonna go.
Judge
I was gonna go
critically.
5.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, I remember a lot of it, but as a movie, it's not as it's not as interesting as
It's not
like
substantial. It doesn't have a
it's
whole lot of substance.
yeah. There's not a lot of substance. The cartoons were all right here and there. I like the Goofy part probably the most,
Yeah.
just because I like me some Goofy. But it's nostalgia kind of helps, but it's just not. I don't know. It's not much of anything really. It's more of a documentary, like you said. It is kind of interesting to see like the live action scenes of real life Argentina and Chile and Rio, but I don't know. It's just kind of bland. I mean, it's the music. I like the samba scene too, with Donald and whatever the parrot's name is. I don't even remember. Uh, it's more of a positive memory for me than it is like a good movie. So
Yeah.
it's just middle of the road, like you said, 5.
Yeah.
What do you think the Rotten Tomatoes score is?
Oof. I want to thank critics 66 and audience maybe like, I don't know, 79.
I'm gonna go critics 52, audience 67. All right, here we go. Wait a minute, where is it? Darn it! Oh, it's 1942, not 45. Oh wow,
Oh.
this is crazy. 80% for critics
Oh.
and 41% for audience.
Wow, that is a wide gap.
Yeah, that is a pretty big gap.
Something tells me that the critics aren't very critical.
I think it's more of the critics are judging it on the interesting part. You know, it is interesting to see um, South America in those times, and but audiences are like, yeah, we don't care.
I I do like to bring up like because I'm a Final Fantasy fan. I remember like that scene in Saludos Amigos where like they're bringing up well there's this part where there's like a huge high up mountain place uh in the first Final Fantasy game you get to visit a town that's really high up on the mountains. Just
Okay,
I
that's
don't
a
know.
thing.
That that part of the game really sticks out to me. So that part of the movie really, I don't know if we want to call this a movie.
Eh,
It's a feature-length film.
sure.
Yeah.
Um, do you have a synopsis?
You mean
Cinemantra. Sorry,
cinema?
wrong word. I've
Sure.
got one.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So, if you could replace one European country with a South American country, what two countries would you switch?
I don't know. I've never been to any of them, so fudge.
All right, then. All right, let me. I probably should have thought this differently. Rather than Europe, what about North America with South America? What North American country would you switch with a South American country?
You mean like a state? Switch a state for a country?
No. States are not countries.
Well, America is a country. That's all of America is a country.
Dad,
So you'd be
I'm
replacing
talking
America.
about North America as a whole, with one of the countries in North America with one of the countries in South America. I'm referring to the continent, not the country. If I was referring to the country,
America is a
America,
country
I
and
would have been
Canada is
referring to it as the U.S., not
okay.
as America.
So switch America or Canada. So I think
No.
that's the only two countries. What other countries are in North America?
Mexico?
Isn't that South America still?
No.
Oh, I don't know, man. This is a weird question.
All right. What's your cinemantra?
If you could make a Saludos Amigos style movie about any other country, what country would you, or continent?
Japan.
'Cause
Oh, continent. Asia.
Asia.
More
I agree.
specifically, the Middle East.
I
That is
agree.
not a continent.
I wouldn't mind to see a Asian version of Saludos Amigo. That would be kind of cool. So I give you a 10. Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Okay. All right. Let me switch this around, okay? I have thought of a better cinemantra, one that it involves a lot more violence.
Okay,
Okay.
violence.
So, let's take one of those handy little, I don't know, bottles of spicy soda. I don't remember the names, but
No.
it does kind of. So let's put it underneath one country of your choice, no matter, and then set it on fire, and then launch the country it is under into space. What country would you choose
To send to space?
to send into space? This is my plan to label my father as a racist.
This is bird. Uh ah. Screw it. Let's send Russia to space.
Okay. Yeah.
Russia. I don't know why.
Sure. Sure. I mean,
I can't think of anything.
there's a lot of innocent. There is a lot of innocent people, but you know what? I'll give you a 9.
Name me a place that doesn't have innocent people.
Antarctica.
That's fair.
The moon.
That's not a country.
That is not a country. That's true. I mean, technically, neither is Antarctica. Antarctica is a continent, not a country. But
I don't think there's
anyways,
countries within Antarctica.
that's true. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, though. Okay. I don't think. Is there anything else you want to say about Saludos Amigos?
Not particularly.
Me neither. Next movie we'll be watching, probably this very week, is Star Wars Episode 4.
The War on Stars.
Yes. A New Hope.
A New Hope. Even though it's number 4, the one that started it all.
Yeah. And probably is probably also among my least favorites, actually. But we'll get into that in the next episode of Coming Soon to a podcast near you.
All right. Well,
Plug your
fun.
pluggables.
Yep.
All right. Oh, okay. I am Cryokeen Artist in Instagram, in the Facebook, on the YouTubes and the TikToks, and also the Twitters. I am also Snowshine Gaming, which I am still, working with the whole things with that still. But I should be able to have another episode on there pretty soon. For those who, I don't know, are curious. But yeah, I'm Snowshine Gaming on YouTube.
Sorry. You can find me at Dragon Blazer Productions on the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And you can also find me at Dragon Blazer Pro on Twitter. Auf Wiedersehen. Or I'm sorry. Spanish. I don't know.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos. That's right.
Paz. Oh, once again, please, if you will, like and subscribe onto our YouTube page titled Coming Soon to a Podcast Near You, where all these wacky podcasts where we watch movies and review them go on. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace.